Hey everybody, it's Aaron Norris. It is Friday, May 6th, and realtors and investors, what do you do to protect yourself as you're going through houses for open houses or inspecting a house? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Up on the radio show, don't miss Claire Bartos with Las Brisas Escrow. She's going to talk about dealing with officers who tell the truth versus those who don't, working with new versus experienced agents, Bruce's first time hilarious experience understanding what escrow even was, if the CFPB will revise the TRID rules, and the new norm for escrow officers today that are both dishonest and deceitful. The National Association of Home Builders reported an upward trend in remodeling projects this year, up by 12%, the highest since before the downturn. 10X reported an increase in existing home sales by 3.6 month over month and 7.4% year over year. Home prices are showing a steady upward trend, and CoreLogic expects a nationwide increase of 5.3% from March of 2016 to March of 2017. Facebook, if you haven't seen, has launched officially into search. If you've watched me present at the Public Relations Society of America or at the clubs, you know it's been coming. I told you it was coming, and officially they are entering the search. What's interesting about Facebook search is it's bringing in the conversation with friends. So imagine you're a realtor and somebody who doesn't know anything about buying homes goes into Facebook and types in realtor into the search box, and you, their friend, are connected with several people associated with real estate. If you were doing any other web search, which would you rather prefer? A paid ad, a natural ranking ad known as search engine optimization, or one where your friend can refer a potential agent? The ramifications are huge, one where Google has failed horribly with Google+, so it's going to be really interesting to follow this as it proceeds and moves forward into the word of mouth marketing, or WOM. I'm following it very closely, and I think it's going to have a huge impact for businesses and how they deal with Facebook and marketing. While we haven't heard much about housing from presidential candidates just yet, expect to see movement in California on everything from hero programs to affordable housing, including this recently supported legislation by the California Association of Realtors for a $1.3 billion investment in affordable housing. Realtors and landlords are going to want to keep eye in high dollar areas because they're going to be rolling out some down payment assistance programs possibly, as well as rental assistance, so that might add some money for your buyers and your tenants. The CEO of Fannie Mae told Housing Wire that private capital just isn't filling in the gaps, despite all the talk about winding down the GSEs. Unwilling, unable, or uninterested remains to be seen. We don't know. Banks continue to see multi-billion-dollar settlements, and the majority are still not passing tests the federal government are rolling out to show that they don't need taxpayer bailouts in case of another downturn. The concern is that under the current political environment, there's been a lot of talk about winding them down. What happens if they decide to do that and there's nobody there to replace them? Yikes! An article out in Housing Wire covered a recent story of an ambushed realtor who was attacked and robbed while showing a rental unit. Investors and realtors often have to do open houses all by themselves, whether you're doing an inspection on houses that are run down. And it can be a little bit scary. So I'm interested to hear from you in the audience. What do you do to protect yourself during an open house or perhaps an inspection on a property? Are you busting out the guard dog? Are you working on your karate moves? Maybe bringing a can of mace? What are you doing to protect yourself? I'd love to hear from you. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video, and if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. And if you want more information on hard money loans, check out thenorrisgroup.com. And if you're on Facebook, you'll have to click over to the website where you can see more information on all three of our hard money loan programs, as well as events of speaking engagements we've got coming up in the area. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.